Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The next level sports lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, this is Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The next level sports lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come vibe with the show. Real Cowboys talk, no cap, no script, we ready to go. Breaking down plays, yeah, we keep it legit. Defense hunting, yeah, we bringing that pain and we never quit. Offense ready, yeah, we changing the game tonight. Every take, heavy, feel the pressure applied under the blue light. Cowboys nation, yeah, we riding with pride. Lights glow blue when the live goes on and we step inside. Fans tap in from the dusk till dawn in the stream. We talking football, yeah, we say it direct for the team. If it's real Cowboys talk, then you know we connect. My name is Lloyd, we demanding our respect. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The next level sports lounge, yeah, we rocking the crowd. Panel going crazy when the big plays hit on the screen. Everybody locked in when the topics get thick in the scene. Win or lose, yeah, we keep it all facts on the track. Cowboys talk live and we never ever hold back. Yeah, Lloyd is in the zone, we built for this game. From the draft talk hype to the prime time shows, we claim everybody tuned in. Yeah, the fan base grows, mic hot, lights flash, whole scene on fire as it glows. Cowboys nation energy, keeping us higher. We fueling the fire, yeah, we fueling the desire. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The next level sports lounge, yeah, we rocking the crowd. Yeah, it's your boy Lloyd, we did it again. Real fans, real talk, yeah, we built for the win. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, let the whole thing roll. Cowboys nation stand up, yeah, we taking control. This is Lloyd, signing off from the lounge, let's go.
What up, my people? It's your boy back at you with another one. Y'all, tonight we got the NFC East showdown on tonight, y'all. What's good with everybody? We appreciate everybody that's able to come in. Go on, grab your drink, go on, grab your smoke, kick back, and enjoy the lounge on tonight, y'all. We got some things, good things going on tonight, y'all. We got the panel here tonight. We got Randy representing the Cowboys. We got TP Way representing the Giants. And we got Rob A representing the Eagles, y'all. Now, once again, we do not have that Commanders fan, y'all. My wife told me today, she's like, well, babe, I was watching somebody on YouTube. Oh, no, she was watching somebody on Facebook who was selling some stuff. The lady was like, well, I got all the NFL teams but Washington Commanders stuff. So, y'all, I don't. Sometimes it's just hard to find a Commander fan, but hopefully we'll be able to get one on a time or two, man, because he's very knowledgeable. But I ain't gonna talk bad about the Commanders tonight. I ain't gonna say too much about them tonight. I'm letting them ride. I ain't gonna even compare Sonny Styles and Jay Sean Baum right now. But that's another story for another day. Let's get it on. What's good, everybody? How's everybody business and business on tonight, y'all? How's everybody? TP, how's your business and business on tonight?
Listen. If you just give me the space and opportunity, I got enough for Commander fans to hear. You know, I got a whole laundry list of things I could say about Commander fans. You know, but you know, outside of that, you know, I can't complain. You know, coming off of a beautiful preseason showing, you know, just dominating the Miami Dolphins. I'm in a good position. I'm ready for week one. I'm where I want to be. I'm where I want to be.
Rob A, how's those Memphis and Dentals on tonight, my guy?
Oh man, you know, I'm feeling good. Saw some good things happen last night. Saw that offensive line push those D tackles and stuff around. Saw my boy Shipley break off some big runs. Ty Robinson had a couple of sacks on that D line. So man, I'm feeling pretty good.
Randy, how's those Memphis and Dentals on tonight?
Doing great. I'm a little worried because I'm a man amongst kids. The age difference here is pretty bad, but I'm ready to rock and roll, especially after watching Jay Sean Barnum and a couple of the other guys that I saw last night. I really like the receiver, Brown. Mingo stood out again last night, so everything's going good. Can't wait. 10 days or 20 days till regular season starting.
And everything on this
I,
side good,
I'm not.
y'all. I ain't got too much to say. Go ahead, TP.
No, I was just gonna say, Lord, honestly, I wasn't expecting for Rob A to say he was doing so fantastic after the long ass week he had. But if he wants to ignore it and act like everything's fine and dandy, then I'm willing to do so as well. I won't say a word.
He started cooking. He started
So,
cooking.
so
I'm just saying, we can sit
what
here.
long week did I have, TP? What long week did I have, man?
I mean, we all know what AJ Brown did versus y'all, but if you want to ignore it, we could ignore the elephant in the
You
room.
talking about
But
practice,
I'm
bro?
just
You
saying,
talking about practice?
to me,
Talking
there's a
about
lot
you
to
talking
take
about
from. There's a lot to take from
it
y'all
meant more
practice.
for AJ than
Um,
I think Cooper DeJean. I mean, Cooper DeJean's already a proven man. Dude is already an All Pro. I'm not talking Pro Bowls. I'm talking All Pros. So yeah, AJ
Cooper
could have
DeJean,
that.
the guy who got juked off the screen, that Cooper DeJean. We
Again,
talking
you're
about
talking about
that's the
practice.
one we talking about.
You're talking about practice.
Hey man, practice is a reflection of what you do on Sundays.
No, no,
So
it's
we
not
can't act
because
like practice is
what we do
absolutely
on
nothing.
opening Sunday when we whoop that ass, then you'll see what reflection that is, bro.
I mean, y'all are going against the Commanders, but I'm just saying, if you have a quarterback that's going to be throwing 100 picks like he did in practice, I don't know how this
Ain't that
season's
when
going to
ain't
go.
that when
I,
you're
I
supposed to
just
work
don't
it all out?
understand.
Ain't that when you're supposed to work it all out? I mean, is your quarterback still sleeping on
I
the 50-yard line? Is he still sleeping? I think Uncle Buck had to use his
No, I
spatula
mean you've
from the
seen him in that
pancake
same
flipper.
drive.
I think they had to go and pick his ass
You've
up,
seen him in
take him
that
to the
same drive
sideline.
score a touchdown. You know he's up.
You're
You've
talking
seen him in that same
preseason. You're
drive get
talking
up and score a
preseason.
Hey,
touchdown.
before y'all get
You
started,
talking preseason.
let me hit this chat up. Let me hit this chat
Hey,
up. All right. Let me hit the chat up before y'all get started, cause y'all getting to the nitty gritty right now. Let me hit this chat up. We got Benny in the house. We got CZ holding it down in the chat as usual. We got Logan Motorsports in the house. We got Momo in the house. Hoodie Kush, what's good? What's good, my guy? Hood, I ain't seen you in a minute. Lawyer Cowboy, what's good? Jimbo, Omega Supreme. Holly, what's good? King Q4, what's good? Eagles Drew. Who else we got in the house? Jimbo, what's good, my guy? Let's see who else we got. Who else we got? I did see a super chat too. Tyrone Hall, what's good? He said salute TP in the chat. What's good?
let's
Let's
go.
see.
Let's go. Fee
King
5 fun. We
DZ.
in here.
Laura in the house. What's good, Laura? Momo said, what's up with that? Rob A in the chat. Let's see. I'm almost done, y'all. Almost done. Almost. Let me see. Make sure I get everybody. Jesse in the house. What's good, Jesse? Just want to make sure I recognize everybody before we get started, y'all, because y'all got started early, early. TP, I think that's you.
Tyrone Hall again, man, representing. Let's go. 10 Jules saying hiding. He must be referring to the Commanders. They hiding right now. I don't know. I don't understand it. Commander fans, wake up, man. Y'all, I mean, be proud that you're gonna finish last in this division. Do it with your head held high.
We got Franklin Carter in the house. Big Blue in the house. Philly D in the house. Angry Cowboy in the house.
Mm,
Nah, that ain't all. You've been missing the other shows right there,
mm.
Angry. Hamid, what's good? We got Hugh in the house. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Yeah, Angry, I'm trying to do a face off and a showdown at least once a week on both. Smooth operator, what's good, my guy? Think that's about it. JDJ,
Well,
Raw was good. I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's my goal is to
yeah,
try to do it once a week.
I don't like what I don't like what the Eagle community did to Angry last time y'all had a show. I definitely watched it. I definitely tuned in. I don't like the way y'all they backed Angry into a corner. So I just got a little extra beef with Philly, tonight because I just I didn't like that. I didn't
You
like
could
what they
have
did to him.
extra beef, a side of fries, whatever you want, bro. Just bring it. That's all you got to do.
We got Jesse with the
What?
$2
Are you
super
supposed to
chat.
be big brother or something? He's a grown ass man. He can take care of himself. And he represented the Giants, so that ain't
No,
even saying
no,
much.
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Jesse
No,
with the
because
$2
I
super
just
chat. He
think that there
said
was a lot of
TP.
not my fault, Lloyd. Go ahead and handle your super chat.
He said TP get some G-Man Sith Empire, Cowhold Commandos or whatever he said. Belt the ass, Jesse. That's all I got to say to you, buddy.
Hey Jesse, I think Murder She Wrote is on, bro. Go catch your show. I think you and Von Miller should, grab some popcorn and go watch Murder She Wrote.
So let's go and get started, y'all, cause y'all really want the smoke. So tonight, so let's go and get started, cause it got started real pretty early. So we done had two preseason games. We got one more preseason game left, y'all. Season be starting the following week. So from based off training camp, joint practices, I'm always gonna start them off by asking these questions because of the joint practices, training camp, and also preseason games. What do you take so far on what you've been seeing from your team, Randy?
Well, I believe with the two preseason games we played well. Obviously, we look more talented this year than we have in quite a while. We also look like we know what we're doing. Finally, I think these young coaches have come in and did a great job with the guys that we've got and picked up. So and overall against the Rams, we played well. I believe the New Orleans scrimmage was kind of a bloodbath as far as just punches were being thrown all the time. So they didn't get nothing done there. But overall, I'm real happy with the way that our team has come together. Looks like we're different than we have been in previous years. So I'm excited about this season.
Rob Bay, what you got for us?
Yeah, man, I feel good, just to see that depth out there. I've always said since I've been on your show that I think the success of our season coming up is our offensive line, and I like the depth that we picked up with Willie Lampkin, at the backup center, Bell at right tackle. So I like the way we pushed that D line around and showed up a little bit of our running game last night. So I feel pretty good.
TP.
uh, Everything that I've been led to believe to this time is just they're proving me right out there. The main thing that I've just been paying attention to is just how we approach these preseason matchups. We're playing with an intensity that speaks to the leadership and coaching that we have under John Harbaugh, with our new defensive coordinator and Denard Wilson. And I just believe wholeheartedly, man, that the talent that we have on roster, they're going to be playing to their strengths, man. We're gonna see things being put together because it's just a culture shift over here. We have a lot of young guys, man, that are going to be problems. Are going to be problems, and it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Starting week one.
So has anybody stood out to you, or has anybody been a disappointment to you so far in training camp and in preseason, Robbie?
I think Willie Lampkin, like I mentioned, Markel Bell, Ty Robinson on defense, defensive side. He had 2 sacks last night. I think has looked pretty good. Shipley's done pretty good to probably wrap up that third string. running back position, probably beating out that kid that we got over from Houston that has a hurt hamstring right now. So I don't think he's going to make the team. So yeah, man, I like the way that offensive line is looking as far as that depth at offensive line.
What about you, Randy?
Well, I'd be crazy if I didn't say I like seeing what Caleb Downs is doing. Ravel is actually playing well too. As far as the defensive line, we've gotten a lot bigger. Uh, um, as far as preseason, yeah, it's nice to be all good and all this stuff, but really and truly, we haven't seen the starters. So as far as I'm concerned, I just want to see some of these guys in real games because we're not going to see anybody next week. So the guys that I think are on defense that we brought in, I'm really happy with.
TP.
I'll say the biggest disappointment that I can see is the depth that we have in that interior defensive line spot. Um, Again, we haven't seen the full aspect of it just yet. We haven't seen DJ Reader and Shelby Harris on the field at the same time just yet. But when you look past that, when you look at the depth, I can't sit here and act like I've been impressed. On a better note, secondary is just playing like a unit. They're playing physical. They're playing just technically sound. They're definitely relying on their coaching, and I'm excited about that. But we'll see. We'll see once everybody is formed together and we see that full product. That's what is really gonna matter to me.
Any disappointments, Rob A?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in our quarterback play these last couple of weeks. I kind of thought that McKee was going to go out there and be a little bit more precise. I didn't expect much from Dalton, but Tanner McKee, if you recall, he played against Dallas 2 years ago and had a pretty good outing. And this preseason, he just looks off. So I have some disappointments in our quarterback depth so far.
So I know it's not the starters. How has the offensive line been looking? Because I haven't been able to watch the Eagles, other than the highlights.
Yeah, we looked pretty good yesterday. Our third stringer, I think he averaged like 5.1, yards a carry. So he was breaking off some pretty big runs. So they were dominating that line of scrimmage. So I'm feeling pretty good about the offensive line.
Stephen White, what's good? Game time. Brian, what's good, my guy? So I'm gonna jump right into it, y'all. I'm start out with the questions, and I'm gonna start out with this question. So in the NFC East, who has the best head coach in the NFC East? Who do y'all think has the best coaching staff overall? Not just head coach, including the head coach, but coaching staff in general. Who y'all think has the best coaching staff in the NFC East at this point? Not past, but right now. Randy, what you say?
Oh heck, this is a hard one. I mean, I could say Dallas, but I'm not going to be a homer. I think the Giants picked up a good coach. Um, I like our defensive coaches that we picked up in the off season a whole lot because they got younger. But if I was being honest, I would say the Giants head coach and the Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. That's what I would say.
TP.
I, I'm saying this humbly. The New York Football Giants. John Harbaugh. Period. I don't even think I have to get into the whole soliloquy. I think that's something we could maybe all agree to. I think that's just one of those things where it's just I would say the obvious, and I say that respectfully and humbly.
Rob A.
No, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Sirianni. I mean, Sirianni's, I mean, his record since he's been in the NFL as a head coach, 59-26. I mean, that's a phenomenal win percentage there. I mean, and he's won a lot of games as of late. I mean, it's been a minute since Harbaugh's been successful. I mean, to me, there's been multiple games that I've seen them shit the bed in the playoffs where playing against KC, it looked like they got out coached tremendously when Spags pretty much shut down the passing game and they just continued to try to force feed it instead of running the ball in the two playoff games that they lost against KC. So no, I'm gonna have to go with Sirianni. I think when you update your resume and look as of late, his winning percentage as a head coach is makes him the best. And you said coaching staff. So overall, when you add Vangio into that mix, I think we have a better coaching staff. Of course, we're a little bit suspect when it comes to our offensive coordinator since this is our sixth one, within recent years. So it's I get that, but I feel top to bottom, I think we have the best coaching staff.
So with that said, Rob A., which head coach has the most to prove this season?
Oh, brother.
I think Shoddy has the most to prove this season because they've made some moves. There's some expectations now to go along with the moves that you guys have made as far as drafting and your free agent moves. I actually think that Dak running his mouth, talking Super Bowl. Shoddy doesn't seem to be shying away from it. CD, mentioning, the Gotti talk and all that. I think he has, and of course, getting Christian Parker, there's been a lot of hype with that. So I think Shoddy has the most to prove this upcoming season.
TP, you said, oh, brother. Which head coach you think has the most to prove?
Lloyd. I mean, if that wasn't the most eagle answer I've ever heard. Like, who? Raise your hand if you could have predicted that. We all knew that was coming, and I think Lloyd asked
why
that
wouldn't it come?
purposely
Look
in
at
that
recent
order
success.
because he knew.
Look
that
at
was
recent
coming.
success.
First
Look
of
at the
all,
recent success.
Sirianni,
When's the last
you're
time?
talking about the same guy. Y'all talking about the same guy that y'all couldn't wait to fire. Y'all talk about firing him
Those are called expectations. You don't fucking know about expectations since you still have Joe Shane. His dumbass over there letting all these players go. It's expectations. It's accountability. It's accountability.
Man, listen.
Something you don't know nothing about because you still have Joe
I'll
Shane.
let you get it out.
You still have Joe Shane, so you don't know about accountability. You guys keep making you're getting rid of Dexter Lawrence. You guys keep making dumb move after dumb move, and then you guys wonder why you're always in the basement.
All right, TP, go on.
And your coach just got fired. Didn't he just get fired from Baltimore?
Hold on.
Let TP come out with his answer.
So listen, you made one point, so let me respond to a point, and then you could continue. You want to talk about dumb moves, but nobody's moves this offseason has been more apparent than y'all getting rid of A.J. Brown. Y'all getting rid of the catalyst to your offense. Y'all getting rid of the guy who clearly was the biggest part to your success. I mean, let's be honest here.
The biggest part of our success.
Y'all tried to preach it to me. Yeah. Y'all tried to preach it to me. Y'all tried to kick it to me like A.J. Brown. He wasn't that big of a value to your offense. He was blah. He was a catalyst to your offense. He was a bad locker room guy. And ever since I just sat back and watched, everything unfolded, and that determined everything y'all was saying was a lie. A.J. Brown was whipping y'all ass all week. All we seen is A.J. Brown highlights of him doing y'all favorite corners dirty. That's for one. For two, y'all tried to paint this picture like A.J. Brown is this big, bad locker room guy, and then what do we see? We see him and Hurts dapping it up after practice. He's answering the questions the way he should be answering it. He's not throwing fire on any type of the fuel. So all of that shit y'all tried to lead to us, it's just we don't believe it. We sorry. Then on top of that, y'all don't replace it with nothing. You have mediocre receivers at best. No one is fearful of your receivers, especially knowing that you have Jalen Hurts throwing to him. So you want to talk about the biggest mistakes? The biggest mistakes is what y'all just made, thinking y'all are good enough to where y'all feel like y'all are able to do without A.J. Brown or without a 1-2 receiver like A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Stop it. We don't believe you. None of us believe you. The only people who even run with that narrative are Eagle fans.
Are you done?
Linda Conyers with the $5 super chat. She said, "Pipe down, TP. 9 losing seasons out of the past 10 years, and your only winning season is 9-8. You just a little loud for that track record."
Well, those are facts. Those are facts.
Can
So
do I need to respond to that, or are we just gonna let?
I'm gonna let you.
Super
No,
Chat
I'm gonna let you. I'm
fly?
gonna let you go back and respond. But I want Randy to get in there too. I'm gonna go to Randy. Then I'm gonna let you respond. Then I'm gonna go back to Rob A.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I agree with TP a little bit on this because I was happy that the Eagles got rid of AJ Brown. He's the guy that, no offense, Rob, but I think he was the catalyst to your offense. I know y'all had problems with him talking and everything, but I don't think that teams are going to fear your offense as much as they did with him in there.
Lloyd, I don't want to be disrespectful and get this out of control. So you let me know when it's my time to respond.
Okay, TP, go and respond to Linda Conyers. Then I'm gonna go to Rob A.
Miss Linda, listen. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you've been watching this game long enough, then you don't carry on last regimes or last situations on to new ones. That's just not how football works. I did this before where I gave a list of teams like the Patriots who were in the Super Bowl. If you go look at before 2025, if you go look at their records, they were 4-win teams back to back. And then their very next year they were in a Super Bowl. So if you had a Patriot content creator who would have talked like this in the offseason, y'all would have called him crazy. Even if he was making sense and he had valid points, y'all would have called him crazy because he had 4-win back-to-back seasons. But then you see his team pop up in the Super Bowl. And so that's just that. I look at my roster now, I look at the additions now, and I look at what I believe to be our future and not what was behind me. That's how football always works.
What you got for us, Robbie?
To say that AJ Brown is the catalyst of our offense is that's just a silly comment. How could it be the catalyst for our offense if Jalen Hurts keeps getting trashed that he can't throw the fucking ball? He can't be the catalyst of the offense if everybody's saying Jalen can't throw the ball. So if we're talking about who's the catalyst of our offense, the catalyst of our offense is our offensive line and Saquon Barkley. Our identity is run the ball first to open up the passing game. So it's bullshit to say that A.J. Brown is the catalyst of our offense if everybody trashes Jalen Hurts that he can't throw the fucking ball. So that's just a silly comment to make that he's the catalyst. Now, am I going to say, are we better without him? No, I'm not going to say that. But I will say it is addition by subtraction because him being gone, I think it'll allow Hurts to throw the ball freely without having to feed the ego of A.J. Brown being there. Now, I don't know if TP is married or if she has a girlfriend or anything, but TP, when a girl says they don't want to be with you, no means no, bro. No fucking means no. A.J. Brown didn't want to be there. Did you see him in that San Francisco game dropping balls in the fucking playoffs? He didn't want to be there. To say that it's a dumb move for us to let him go, what were we supposed to do when the dude simply didn't want to be there? No means no, bro. That means he didn't want to fucking be there. So what we did is a great move that we got to return on our investment. We used his ass up for 4 years. We went to 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl. We even paid his ass, and we paid a 1 and a 3 to get him, and we got a 1 and a 5 when we got rid of him. That's some good ass return on investment. You can't sit there and say that he's the catalyst when he was bitching about getting the ball. That ain't the catalyst. The catalyst, the offensive line, and the running back. But AJ did not want to be there. He made it clear he didn't want to be there. So how is it dumb for us to get rid of somebody whose ass didn't want? Clearly, he had more effort in the practices this last week against us than he showed in that Niners game in the playoffs last year. How the fuck are you going to keep a wide receiver that gives that kind of effort in the playoffs? He had to go.
TP, you want to respond to that, but let me read this. Game Time Brian said that wasn't his whole tenure, Rob. It went bad last year. Go ahead, TP.
Whose tenure?
Right. All right. So
AJ
to your rhetoric, Rob, if Dexter Lawrence doesn't want to be here with the New York Giants, what's the difference between us and y'all? If he doesn't want to be here, because
there ain't no difference. You got rid of him as well.
Okay, then you can't label our move so bad and not yours. I'm saying, but you just can't label our move just a bad move and then not label y'all's the bad move. Either it is a bad move or it isn't, or
I'm not talking about one bad move. I'm talking about 10 years of shitty play from the Giants. You've only had one good season in the last 10 years. I'm talking bad move after bad move after bad move. Like signing Daniel Jones. Okay. You signed Daniel Jones, dumbass, and then turn around and let Barkley walk? You've done numerous bad moves. Your record shows it.
Is my point. No, okay. So listen, that right there is my point. I don't live there anymore. Like that has nothing to do with this year's roster. That has nothing to do with this year's roster. I can speak confidently about what we're doing this year, but I will agree with you about bad moves being made in the past. None of those bad moves are going to affect us this year. That's just the truth of it all. But the moves that I speak to regarding the Philadelphia Eagles, they're actually apparent. Like, they're actually going to affect y'all now. They're going to affect y'all like this season.
So Dexter Lawrence isn't going to affect you this year? Dexter ain't going to affect you this year, not having a good D tackle. You have all these edges, but you have no tackle.
No.
That ain't going to affect you this year?
No, I'm not. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how it's going to affect us. With us getting rid of Dexter Lawrence, we were able to actually add more.
Add what?
Not just for the now, but for the future. I got you. I'm getting there. But for the future. See, we actually upgraded our linebacker group, which was a huge problem last year, which was why we couldn't stop the run, which is why we struggled defensively. That's not the same case anymore. I'm taking Orville Reese over a lot of guys. We have Tremaine Edmonds now. You have a perfect marriage in these two to where I've seen it in the like now it's not just a thought in my head. I'm seeing the difference already. I'm seeing how their pursuits, them getting off blocks, their physicality is just completely different than what we've experienced. We're able to do these things because of getting rid of Dex. Now, granted, there is no replacing Dex, right? DJ Reader is not a replacement for Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence could affect you in getting to the quarterback and in stopping the run. That's facts. We all know that. But we were able to pick up the second most double-teamed defensive tackle in the league, and that's DJ Reader. And what his job is and what his role is and what his assignments is going to be for us is to be that whole stuff. That's what we've added. So it's not like we got rid of an A.J. Brown and got a Mekhi Lemon. Like that's not what we did. No, we got rid of Dexter Lawrence and we added pieces, young pieces at that, to where you could argue that as a totality we've gotten better and for the future.
You don't even know if you've gotten better. You don't even know if you've gotten better because you're relying on rookies to go in there and make an immediate impact, and you don't even know if you've gotten better.
Randy,
these rookies are they're unproven.
No,
you don't even know what you got.
That's a fact. You don't know until you know. I'm going by how I feel, what I think, and my opinion. Because until a game is played, you're 100% right. It's all.
Do you feel that unicorns are real too?
But I'm standing.
Are unicorns real? Is that what you feel?
I'm just saying, y'all are doing the same exact thing. You ain't doing shit different than what we doing. Y'all have
no,
not
we
been
are.
successful
We are because we're not relying on Lemon to go in there and make an immediate impact.
Listen, y'all have
We're not
not been
relying on Lemon to
successful
go in there and make an
since
immediate
AJ
impact. We
Brown.
don't need Lemon to go in there and do what you need your linebacker to go in there and do.
So who you relying
Randy,
on?
let me let Randy jump in for a minute. Randy, you got something to say about what's being said?
Yeah, Rob, you made a comment that was a silly comment that I made. If that's the case about AJ Brown, why didn't y'all run the ball last year?
Because our offensive line was hurt. We had
But if
Cam
you
Jurgens. Cam Jurgens was out multiple games. Dickerson was out. Lane Johnson was out multiple. I mean, yeah, our line was hurt.
okay, but y'all went into a San Francisco team that was mortally wounded, and they beat you in the playoffs at your house.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. We didn't play good that game. We didn't. They out coached us that game. I mean, shit. That's a good coach. That's a good team.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
agree.
lost. We sucked. I
I,
mean, I mean, if that's the same coach that smacked down Dak multiple times in the playoffs as well, right? So, I mean, that's a good team.
he did, and that's what 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. Let's talk about this year coming. Well, let's
Well,
not. If we're
you're
going to
not
go with the
talking
past,
about
I
this
can
year
bring
coming.
up 72,
Well, you just brought up the past. You just
78,
brought up last year's playoff game.
92, 93, and 95.
Okay,
Remember
but you
them
just brought up
years?
last year's playoff game and then said don't talk about
Well,
the
you know
past.
what? You make that comment, I'm gonna come back at you. I got
Well,
five times
but
I can
you said
remember
don't
we
bring up
won
the
the
past,
Super
but that's
Bowl.
what you just did. You said don't bring up the past. We're talking about no, you're not,
No,
because you
I
talked
didn't
about.
say that. I said
Yes,
if
you
you're going
did.
to
You
bring
brought up
up
the
the
playoff
past,
game.
then I can go back to 71.
You brought up the playoff game. That's bringing up the past.
But you were talking about AJ Brown. Wasn't that in the past? Don't turn the
You brought
goalpost
up
on
C.J.
me.
Brown. You just said he was a catalyst. You brought it back up, Reggie, not me.
Yeah, I did bring it back up because you know what? Y'all aren't as good on offense. I think we're going to win this division.
God bless you for thinking that. I think that you have more question marks on your defense than we have on our offense.
I disagree with you big time
Okay,
because you
we could
got
agree
three
to.
guys on your offensive line that was freaking hurt last year, and when Lane Johnson went down, it was like your team quit. So,
But you just said don't bring up the past. That was last year. They're healthy now. They look good so far. They're healthy.
well, you were just saying about the defense. You know, we don't know what we got on defense.
All right, coming up this upcoming season, I said I feel better about my offense than you should about your defense. My offense, all those guys that are on my offense now was the same guys that were on my offense in the Super Bowl 2 years ago and won the NFC East last year. The only
Yes,
difference is AJ Brown and my right guard. Becton was our guard at that time. Steen was our guard last year. So I
do you
mean,
think?
with that being said, I get that they're older and I get that they were hurt last year, but those are the same players that just won a Super Bowl 2 years ago. You
Okay,
have a lot of question marks on yours that you're relying on Caleb Downs to be your savior at safety and your secondary. You're relying on unproven rookie as far as your edges go, and a second-year player that just came off an injury. Your question marks at linebacker. You have question marks at cornerback. You guys have more question marks on your defense than we do on our offense.
I
Our
disagree.
biggest our biggest question mark is health on offense.
Okay, all right. Your offense. Who's scared of Wicks here? He didn't. He couldn't
Probably.
crack the Green Bay lineup last year,
No, you're probably right.
huh?
No one should somebody be scared of Wicks. Who knows?
You,
Devontae Smith is a damn good receiver. Dallas Goddard is a good tight end, and we still have a top five offensive line, and we still got a top five
you
running
figure
back
that's a top five offensive line if they didn't play much last year.
because it was health related. Those guys have all been all pros in the past. They
But
were
how do
just
you
all
know
pros
two
2 years
years
ago.
later that they're going to be all pros anymore?
Well, how do we know anything coming up this upcoming season, Randy?
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
TP, Randy, you finna say something else before I went to TP.
Yeah, and TP, the thing that I think that hurts y'all is honestly your defensive tackles. I don't know how strong you are going to be up the middle. That's the thing that I see that is the Giants' weakness. And your offensive line looks a little
Yeah.
shaky.
I'm our offensive line. I think, and that's a misconception. Is I think our offensive line. A lot of people have to hit the update button. If you go back and you look at past years and look at what our offensive line has been, then you're gonna say, okay, Giants offensive line, that goes together like peanut butter and jelly. But last year, our offensive line was rated a top 10 ranked offensive line, and we have only gotten better. We have only added, and we finally have something called depth, which is y'all have both y'all teams have had that. This is like new territory for us. We finally have depth up front. So like this is the best our offensive line has been. So I would disagree with that. But as far as the interior defensive line aspect, I believe in it as a unit. Like I believe in our defense as a unit, but that is a question mark going into the season. We'll see. We'll see. Are these guys going to hold up? Are the linebacker play going to be good enough to where we're able to I guess overshadow what we may lack interior defensive line wise? We'll see. We'll see. I can say right now I believe in it.
Before I go to the next question, Robbie, you want to say something about this before we go to the next question? You got something to say about it?
No, I just think that Dallas's interior offensive line better be up to par this upcoming season because those 4 division games against Philly and Dallas are going to have their hands full with those interior D tackles for Dallas and for Philly. So they better be up to par with that. In other words, Jackson Dart's going to be taking a couple more naps on the 50-yard line.
No, I wrote this question down. I knew it probably would get heated with this next question, but I feel like the other question got heated. So ain't no telling where this question might go. So, which team has the best quarterback situation? TP.
All right, Lloyd, I'm telling you right now, I love being up here. I tell you behind the scenes, I tell you on stream. I have a great time at the Next Level Sports Lounge. But I swear for God, if Rob A comes up here and he says Jalen Hurts, I may have to take a break.
Why don't you just answer the damn question?
Because at that damn point,
you don't know what I'm going to say, so just shut the hell up and answer the question.
Oh my
you sound
God!
As slow as your GM.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You sound like Joe Shane right now. Oh, we'll be all right without Barkley. Come on, dude.
The best quarterback situation. He asked TP, not Rob A. He asked TP,
well, then
not Rob
answer
A.
it. Shit, we don't need to go 30 minutes before you answer.
And he's not going to like. See, listen. Don't get mad when the truth start hitting you. All right?
Ain't no truth about that because you don't even know. I was actually going to say Dak. I was going to say Dak. So I mean, that's my. I'm going to say
we have no issue. Then nothing I said would matter. Then nothing I said will matter.
Okay, then
I'm gonna say Dak. I'm gonna say Dak as well. I'm gonna say Dak.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna say Dak.
So you don't even know what I'm gonna say, and you want to be running at the mouth.
Oh my God, I can't even.
Philly Giant fan.
Why you say Dak?
I'm gonna say Dak because to me, Dak is the most complete quarterback I believe in his division. If I had to criticize him, my biggest criticism would just be the gene to win in big moments and carry the team in the postseason and to get to the postseason and know in that range of the season. That's my biggest criticism. But as far as ability is concerned, I think he just has the most complete package as far as a quarterback is concerned, and I think this year is definitely going to be highlighted because y'all got 2 of the best receivers at that. So I mean, you 1 + 1 = 2 in my book when it regards to that. But do you want me to give you a 1, 2, 3, 4, or do you just want the question?
Just the question
answered.
Just a
Okay,
question.
yeah, dude, that's that.
We
That's that.
can
Yeah.
come back and circle back on the two and the three, and the four. But I just want everybody's first on the specific question itself. Rob A.
Yeah, man. Jalen Hurts. Are you happy now, TP? You happy, bro? I said Jalen Hurts. No, man, it's Dak. We all, and I'm going to say
I'm
Dak for
not.
different reasons. I'm going to say Dak for different reasons. For one, I think he's set up the best with that offense around him. He's got his receivers. He's got a good interior line. I think those two tackles are suspect, but he has a good interior line. He's got a good running game. Got a good tight end. And truthfully, the biggest reason why I think he's set up for success is because it's about accountability. And I think Dak could, especially if your defense doesn't do well, if Dak doesn't make it to the playoffs, or if he's one and done in the playoffs and the defense doesn't play good, then they'll scapegoat the defense again. So I think he's set up for success in multiple ways because I don't think he'll be held accountable. I don't think he ever has been. And I think that the stability there of having Shoddy there again, having your offensive coordinator there again, that stability I think will him out as well. And if your defense plays the way I think they will, I think he'll pass. I think he's going to put up some big numbers this year.
Randy.
I think it's Dak also because he's got the two receivers behind him, and I think over the last 2 years he's played real well. Yeah, he hasn't won a playoff game like in 10 years, ever how long it is, but overall I feel comfortable with the way he's playing right now, and with the offense that we have, I feel good about our team right now. So that was a good question, Rob. I appreciate that being honest and stuff.
What
So
am I not?
yeah, I know, but I think it is Dak.
So TP, back to you. You wanted to go down the list on the
Yes, sir.
one, two, three, four. Go ahead.
One, Dak. Two, Dart.
Of course, you're going to say that.
Three, three, Daniels. Four, Hurts.
Any specific reasons on why your list is that way?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Um, I look at two major things. First, I have the eye test that I put in front of everything. Like I look at ability and what that quarterback means to that team. Two, if you think about every quarterback in this division, they have all made their talent around them better and not the other way around. Jalen Hurts, I think, is a winner. I think that he has what we would hope for all of our quarterbacks to have as far as that gene is concerned, to be just a winner at the end of the day, because wins and losses is the main thing that matters. But when we're talking quarterback play, I think that these quarterbacks in this division all have that upper edge on Hurts. If you put any of these quarterbacks around the talent that Hurts has been fortunate to be around most of his career, they, I believe, either are having more success than Hurts or having just as much success in this time. And I think that's just evident. So that's my main reason.
Rob A.
So based off your main reason by saying that if there any of these other quarterbacks were on the Eagles, they would have that kind of success, right? Right? That's what you just said?
Yeah, either that or more.
Okay.
Yeah, either
Okay.
that or
Or
more.
more.
Yes.
Or more. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Dak, Hurts, Daniels, Dart. Because what he just said kind of contradicted his answer, talking about TP. But I wasn't surprised. He's surrounded by success. And when he don't have the success, if it ain't working out for him, we have the best fucking GM that's going to go out and get him more tools to make sure he's surrounded by success. So that same roster that TP just said, well, if all these other guys are over there, they'd have the same success or more, is the same reason I would say Dak is number one, but number two is Jalen, because if things ain't working right within the first couple of weeks, Howie will go out and make a move to try to make it right. So that's why I feel Dak is first, Jalen second, Jaden Daniels third, and Joe Shane don't do shit. And you know, between now and the trade deadline, we all know that. So, you know, with that being said, that's why I put him in that specific order, because if Jalen Hurts don't have what it takes, Howie will go out and get him some more weapons to make them successful. To TP's point.
Well, my response, I'm going by now. I'm going by what the roster looks like now. I'm going about at this moment. Now, if
success for the season. Didn't he say success for the season?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's not guaranteed that y'all go get another receiver.
It's not guaranteed we need one. It's
not guaranteed that it
ain't guaranteed we need one. We don't know yet. What's that?
Exactly.
What's that?
I'm going by belief.
Belief of what? You don't know what this team is. You don't know what Mannion's going to bring. Just like we don't know what Harbaugh's going to do.
I know what Hurts is. I know what Hurts is.
He's a Super Bowl champ is what he is. And you could take it. You could say it's the roster, it's everything around him.
He's also someone
you could say it's the roster that's around him, but that's Howie Roseman. We still have Howie Roseman.
This joint practice. Let's be real.
You're still bringing up practice. Let's talk about what's coming up in the regular season. What relevance is practice?
So practice is not relevant at all,
dude. You could go 3-0 in the preseason and lose every game in the regular season, which probably that's what the Giants will do. Is probably be a 5-win team again this year. That's what the Giants are. That's what the Giants do. So how in the hell are you saying that Dart is set up for success?
The practice is supporting the practice is supporting the opinion that Jalen Hurts does not have the talent surrounding him that he has had in his successful years. That's not a hard thing to understand. He's going to take a decline. I think, me personally, I think he's going to struggle. I think that is y'all future. Y'all don't see it yet. Y'all don't want to admit it yet, because
our identity is to run the ball to set up the pass. If we need another receiver, if we need another tight end, whatever it takes,
you cannot crowd the box because you have a guy like A.J. Brown on the outside.
He ain't Joe Shane.
That is not the case anymore. That's not the case anymore.
He ain't Joe Shane. He ain't going to sit there and sit on his hands and just let you guys continue to lose like you've done the last 10 years. You know, he's going to go out and set Jalen up for success. You answered that question when you said that if Art was on the Eagles, if Dak was on the Eagles, they would have just as much or more success. You just answered that own question. That's what Howie will do. That's what Howie will do.
Listen.
That's what Howie will do to set him up for success.
Right now, Howie didn't do it. Right now, Howie didn't do the shit.
What are you talking about? He went out and signed 4 receivers before we even fucking traded A.J. Brown. He was proactive, not reactive.
And all of them are ass.
You don't even know who's going to be asked or not. You don't even know if they're going to be asked or not. You haven't played a fucking snap yet in the NFL.
We know that.
You don't know. You don't know shit. You don't know shit.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You don't know. Nobody knows shit. There hasn't even been a single regular season
Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't
you
nobody scared of not one receiver that y'all have on your roster. Stop that shit.
If you want to flex, let's do this. Let's drop 1,000. Who's going to have more wins this year? I'll send my money to Lloyd right now. You do the same. He can hold the money, and I'll bet you a G right now that Philly will have more wins than the Giants will.
Oh my God!
That you know so much.
Bullshit. I hate when y'all guys.
Well, I hate when you're talking bullshit that you're saying we know the offense isn't going to be good. You don't know shit. I don't know shit. No one does. No one knows what this offense is going to be. They haven't played a snap, and you want to reference practice.
I know the fact. Patriots. I know the fact that y'all I know your receivers are mid. I know that. Y'all receivers are mid.
And our receiver roster is still better than yours.
No, it is not.
Man for man, our receivers are still better than yours.
Get out of the delusion. Get out of the
What
delusion. No,
delusion
it's
are you
not.
talking about?
Stop that shit.
You're talking about fucking
Y'all are the
Odell,
only
who's
ones
older
who
than Von
believe shit
Miller.
like that.
So let's
Okay,
let
so let's
Randy
talk
rank
about it.
his.
So let's stay right there.
Wait,
Let's stay right.
before we go.
Oh
Before we
Lord,
stay right
please
there,
let me get.
TP.
Oh,
Because
Please let him go, Lloyd. Let him go, Lloyd.
I gotta let Randy get in here. Go on, finish what you were finna say, TP, and I gotta let Randy get up here.
look. So Rob, y'all have better receivers than us.
Yes.
Okay, who's better than Malik Neighbors?
Devontae Smith. He's more proven.
All right, go ahead, Randy. Say whatever it is you got to say. I'm done.
All right, be done.
All right, Lloyd, what was the question? Because it's kind of
Ranking the quarterbacks in the division.
okay. And now I'm old guard here, old school. I am going to rank Dak ahead of Hurts, but I want to say this. Hertz has had an offensive coordinator brand new for the last 5 years, and I don't care what quarterback goes through that kind of stuff. You can't be consistent when you're putting new stuff in front of somebody every freaking year. And I feel bad for the guy that when you're playing in games, you got all kind of shit you got to remember, and you're having to remember something over and over and over again that's totally different. So I rank Hertz right there with Dak. I have to rank Daniels because he's been to the championship game over Dart, but Daniels gets hurt a lot, and I like Dart too. So that's the way I would rank it right now.
Linda Conyers said, "Did
Because you're a
Jalen?"
smart man, Randy. You're a smart man.
Linda Conyers with
Thank
the
you.
$2 super chat. She said, "Did Jalen have the talent the first year playoffs?"
Are you referring to that year where y'all had y'all were a 9-win team and y'all had to scratch your way into the playoffs? You referring to that? And you had a first round exit? Is that what we're talking about?
Did you guys make the playoffs that year?
No, we didn't.
Okay. All right. I was just curious.
But he
As
they
Mark Holmes
actually
says, I'm asking
they
for a
was
friend.
actually he just yeah, I mean, she asked the question. I was just trying to get clarity. That's it.
Oh, and so was I.
So, with that being said, let's go to the next question, y'all. So, which fan base is putting the most unrealistic expectations on this team? Which fan base
Oh
do
my
you
God.
guys think is putting the most unrealistic expectations on their team? Rob, I'm gonna start with you. TP,
Dallas.
I'm gonna let you go last. TP, I'm gonna let you go last. TP.
Dallas. I think that
Yes,
with all
yes,
the good
sir.
moves you guys have made, and you have had a great off season, no doubt about it. You guys looked great last night. You guys made me money last night. Yeah, I bet on preseason. So yeah, so I'm going to say Dallas because as much as all the transactions and transitions and everything you guys have done this off season, you had a good draft. You at least that's what we think. You picked up some good players. Signed Williams to long term. I think that's good. Lessens the distraction. But I think we're already hearing Super Bowl talk. I'm not saying it's coming from here. I'm not saying, I'm not even going to say where it's coming from, but you hear the Super Bowl talk. I think those are just high expectations for Dallas to overcome based on a new defensive coordinator, new players on defense, expecting on a rookie to play really big, hoping that he plays really big. So I'm going to say Dallas.
Randy.
I'm also going to say Dallas, but I'm going to say this too. I'm happy it is Dallas because you know what? The only way to beat the big dogs is to be the big dog. And I don't care what anybody says. We're coming. Get out of the way. The train's coming through. I can finally say I feel good about this team. I haven't felt good about this team in 20 years. And I've been watching this team for 55 years. So I feel good about this team, and we're coming. So get out of the way because we're winning the East.
Mhm.
TP.
Um, I'm gonna ask Rob A first because I've had a few conversations with Eagle fans and their expectations is to compete, like to be the team to be at the Super Bowl, like to be the top dogs of the NFL, and I'm assuming if that is the standard, then my answer will change. But I'm gonna ask Rob A, is that the goal for y'all this year? Is that your expectation?
It's always our expectation. We were just there 2 years ago. We were there 2 years before that. We won the East the last 2 years. We swing for the fences. Howie's an aggressive GM. He goes out there to, try to get all the pieces. Don't always work, but we expect Super Bowl.
Yeah, so my answer is
That's nothing new.
I just think that my answer is the Eagles. I think that their fan base puts a lot on their plate.
We do. You're right.
With a lot that they lost. I think they're asking a lot from Jalen Hurts. I think that they're asking a lot from their receivers, and they're asking a lot from their offensive line, who they have to stay healthy. They have to stay healthy. The thing with Dallas is this. Dallas, like I said earlier, they have what we all would agree maybe the best quarterback in his division, the best two talents in receiver, 1 and 2. And this year you have added something defensively. Now, we don't know what that something is. We don't know if it's enough. But that is that just 1 + 1 = 2, where you could only assume that is the recipe to get into the big dance. So I don't think that's anything far-fetched for Dallas fans. I think that is something that you're supposed to be thinking. I think that is more on a realistic end. And so because of that, I would just say it was the Eagle fan base.
So you're saying that it's more realistic for the Cowboys to think Super Bowl, but not the Eagles? Is that what you're saying, TP?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yes.
With that being 2-5 in the fucking playoffs, and you're telling me it's more realistic for Dallas over than Philly? We've been there 2 times in the last 4 years, and you're really saying that?
Yeah, and you know what I think? You know what I kind of realize is that I think y'all just know that y'all been there. I don't think y'all have a true understanding as to why y'all got there. Like, I still don't think y'all really even understand that.
We still have players on that team that are 2-time Super Bowl winning champions, right? What do you mean they don't understand about how they got there?
That don't mean nothing.
Bullshit, it don't mean nothing. Experience matters. That's why Dallas is so excited to bring Von Miller in, because of that championship pedigree. Am I Randy, please correct me if I'm wrong.
That experience shit didn't pay off last year. All that experience that you're talking about, we ain't see it last year.
Well, experience wouldn't play off when you have health issues. No one can predict health.
Exactly. But that's a factor.
Exactly
what?
That's of course.
That's football.
But we didn't.
It happens.
But it wasn't the experience that hurt us last year in the playoffs. It was health that hurt us last year. Period. Across the board. So. What do you mean experience? So you're saying it's really it's more realistic for Dallas to think Super Bowl than Philly, with that being 2-5 in the playoffs.
Yes.
And a young, okay, all right.
And you know what's funny too? You know what's funny? You kept going on Randy. You kept talking to Randy about the past, and you mentioned in our exchange, you're the one that keeps mentioning the past. You keep talking about y'all making the Super Bowl and whatever. That's
the same players are there.
That is
the same players are there.
It's not.
The same players are there. What are you talking about?
I don't know why y'all keep trying.
There's only 2 starters on offense. There's only 2 players on offense that were on the Super Bowl team that is not starting this upcoming season. A.J. Brown and Mekhi.
See, that right there. That right
fact.
there is why I said what I said. That right there is why I said what I said.
So that's why I
don't think y'all even understand.
The past, because they were just in the Super Bowl and they lost very little on offense. The problem wasn't our offense first of all, like Randy said, another coordinator again, by hook or by crook. You know, they leave for either success or they leave because it was a mistake of hiring them in the first place. But it's the same players that are out there. And if you're saying it's more realistic for Dallas,
y'all don't have the same offensive line coach, do you?
No, we don't.
So I mean, what are we talking about here?
We're talking about the same offensive line,
but it's not the same. It is not the same. Do you realize that the difference between last year and this year could be just one? It could be one. It could be one big move. One big move could be the change of the whole trajectory of your team. You know how I know? It's because I actually have experience with how that works. See, y'all just got your first two. That's what I be trying to get y'all to understand. We've been there. We've seen the ups and downs. We know what it's like for it to be your
and
time,
so have we.
And when it's not.
So have we.
No,
it's been 10 years.
Listen,
it's been a 10-year difference from the first to the second. Yes, it is. It was a 10-year. It's been 10 years since we won the first one to the second one. What are you talking about? So we've seen our team dismantled and then rebuilt back up and go to another one and lose to Mahomes and then go to another one and beat Mahomes. What are you talking about? We've seen that experience. It's recent, but it's still.
I could.
Okay, go ahead. My apologies. I apologize that I didn't let you land your plan. Go ahead. Proceed.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this. As far as regard to this year is concerned, this is not y'all are not going into this season with the same nucleus of talent that y'all had y'all success with. And I think y'all fail to realize that, and that is where my delusional takes come from, is because it's like y'all completely negate that. For y'all to sit here and try to preach to us that AJ Brown is just a jag.
No one said that. I didn't even say that. I said we're not better.
Saying, okay, so with you knowing that, why do you even walk around with this level of arrogance like it's a for sure thing that your production will be the same?
Well, why do you walk around with the same arrogance for your team to be successful?
I explain
all of us feel good about our teams at this point. Season hasn't started yet.
No, but see, that's the difference. Is when you ask me that question, I explain it. What y'all do is y'all go back to talking about we was just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. That to me, that doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you about how I feel at this very moment in time. Now, if you were to give me something to where I could at least understand where it's coming from, then it would be a different song being sang. But y'all never do that. Y'all never do that.
Okay, forgive me. Let me go ahead and dumb it down again, okay? Because I did mention it. I did. I brought it up earlier when I said it's addition by subtraction. Do I think we have a better receiving core with AJ being gone? No. I said that earlier. I also said earlier, I think Jalen Hurts will have a better season this upcoming season based off that same addition by subtraction. I don't think he's going to have to worry about feeding the ball to A.J. Brown to appease the masses. I don't think he has to worry about any of those distractions at this point. I simply think that he's going to spread the ball around, get it to his tight ends, to his receivers, and play more freely than he has in the past. I think our offensive run game is going to be better than it was last year, based off of not only the starting offensive line, but also the depth that we've acquired through the draft and through development. And talking about Lampkin as the backup center, he's looked good these last two preseason games. So yes, I do feel that we're not the same wide receiving core. I think we're not as good at the wide receiving core. But again, I think we're going to spread the ball around like they did at Green Bay. We have their coordinator, and I think if Jalen's going to play more freely because of it. But just because we don't have AJ doesn't mean that I feel that we don't have a good team. I still think we have the best team and the best roster overall in the NFC East.
So with you admitting that you don't feel like your receiving group will be just as good as it was last year, you feel like it's still going to be better for your offense to have Jalen Hurts lead the way because he's more free? he will have the ability to spread the ball around. You have more trust in that aspect of your offense.
I have more trust in that aspect of my offense because I think we're going to go back to our identity of running the ball. I think that once we establish the run, it's going to drop down the safety, and then we're going to be able to have some one-on-ones on the outside. I think Devontae will be just fine on the outside. Dallas Goedert will be fine. There's question marks in Wicks. Not saying there isn't, but we'll see. But I think that we'll do enough running the ball that it'll open up the outside to throw the ball. But I think our identity and our success will be based on the health of the offensive line and Saquon and Bigsby being our running backs and Hurts running the ball as well. So I think with that being said, that will set us up for success this upcoming season. I'm not relying on. I don't need to rely on Jalen Hurts throwing for 4,500 yards. It's never been his game. He's a winner. That's all he does.
Right.
He wins. So I'm relying upon us running the ball, spreading the ball out, playing great defense because I still think we have the best defense in the division, and that's going to be the key to success to win games.
I think defenses are now able to crowd the box and have that confidence that there is, not that receiver on the other side of the field that they have to worry about. I think that's a tough ask. I think that's a tough ask.
Well, didn't they do that 2 years ago when Saquon didn't they stack the box 2 years ago and it still didn't matter? If you watched any Eagles film when they were still stacking the box, Saquon was still breaking loose big chunks. Once you get past that first level, he's gone. So stack the box. I welcome any team to stack the box, and if our offensive line is as good as they've been, and I get that's bringing up the past, but that's all I could go off of right now. But if it's that offensive line is healthy and as good as they were 2 years ago when they're healthy, people were stacking the box then. Teams knew what we were going to do, and they still couldn't stop it. Go look at those Rams games in the playoffs.
I feel like that was y'all biggest. I feel like that was y'all biggest complaint as well. Like
what?
Y'all would complain about how predictable y'all were.
How are we complaining when we're fucking winning games big? 2 years ago when we won the Super Bowl, we blew. Well, you're saying that's what we were doing.
I can't give you that. No, hell no. I can't give you that because A.J. Brown was also playing out of his mind. So
how can he play out his mind if you're saying Hurts is trash? How is he throwing the ball to himself?
Okay, so listen. So
Hurts trash. Which one is it?
Can't. All right, I got you right here. So you're saying a receiver can't play out of his mind if his quarterback is trash?
No. How in the hell does that make any sense, bro?
Okay, so
you should just hang up right now with a comment like that.
Oh, hold on. Let me answer you. So we don't have receivers like DeAndre Hopkins. We don't have receivers like Terrell Owens. Like historically, we know that is a thing. Historically, we know great receivers are with terrible quarterbacks, but they're still great because all you got to do is throw it their way. We know that we're not new to this shit. That's always been a thing. There's always a such
just
thing.
Throw it their way, and they're just going to come down with it.
Chad Johnson, like the list goes on. We know this shit. So why are we sitting here acting like that is not a thing? Y'all keep talking about, because Jalen Hurts threw him the ball. That makes him just as good. Well, God, that's why I bring up the Kenny Pickett situation. Because we seen that Kenny Pickett was thrown in the time when Jalen Hurts was out. We seen when Kenny Pickett was putting up the same type of production. The same numbers.
He wasn't putting those same numbers. Come on now, dude. Come on. Stop.
Was he not? Did he not? Did he not?
A.J. Brown cannot be good without Jalen Hurts getting him the ball. And even if he was throwing 50-50 balls, let's say every single time, making him an all-pro a couple times, it's still the decision-making of getting the ball to him. Come on now, stop. You can't have it both ways, TP. You can't sit there and say A.J. is great and blah, 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 although he only had 1,100 yards, so he didn't play all that great, and then turn around and say that Jalen is trash. Come on.
You just clowned Daniel Jones. You just clowned Daniel Jones.
Well, yeah, Daniel Jones is shit. That's why they should have signed Saquon and got rid of him. But
Okay, and Malik Neighbors
dumbass
was able to
don't
do.
know how to be
Malik
a
Neighbors
GM.
was able to do with Daniel Jones. Malik Neighbors was able to do with Daniel Jones something that Devontae Smith haven't done his whole career.
Well, what's that?
So that goes to my point.
What are you referencing to? Like what?
Him just being as dynamic as he was on the field. Malik
You're
Neighbors
talking about his one good
that you've
season?
never seen from Devontae Smith.
You're talking about
Yes, that one good season.
Devontae
That one good
Smith is a
season.
two.
Somebody did.
Devontae Smith is a two.
He was never a one.
His rookie year.
Was it? Okay, then his rookie year, same thing. Malik Neighbors' rookie year. That's what I'm referring to.
I'm sorry, bro. Please, maybe I'm a little slow. Well, why don't you? What'd you get? Because I don't even know what your point is.
Okay, listen. I'll slow it down. I'll slow it down for you.
Thank you.
Malik Neighbors, his rookie year, he put up numbers and was more dynamic than what Devontae Smith was able to do his entire career. He hasn't had a season anything close to what Malik Neighbors has done his rookie year. Now you say
he had 1,200 yards his rookie year. I mean, compared to Devontae's 900 yards.
How many?
Is that what we're really?
Has he had? No, Malik Neighbors leads like the league, not just the Giants, not just Philly, not just the NFC East.
Okay, let's put that in perspective, bro. Let's put that in perspective because you're trying to compare their numbers their rookie year. Malik Neighbors had 1,200 yards his rookie year for 109 receptions. So he had 300 more yards than Devontae. And Devontae, with him having almost half the receptions, only had 300 less yards. With almost half the receptions. So how dynamic was Malik Neighbors, really? If you're comparing the rookie year...
More dynamic. The answer to your question.
His average per catch was 14 yards a catch compared to Malik Neighbors' 11 yards per catch. Really? You're acting like Malik Neighbors was fucking Randy Moss, dude. What are you talking about?
No, Malik Neighbors is in the history books. That's the difference. He's in the history books.
109 receptions for 1,200 yards
combat that.
is not like this breakout rookie season. Come on, dude. Stop.
That's not a breakout rookies. Okay, y'all, this is what I mean, man. Y'all are just completely delusional. If that's not a breakout rookie season, then I absolutely
it's a breakout rookie season for Giants fans because you guys are so horrible that would be a good. That's a good season for a receiver on your team.
You show me one rank. Show me one ranking where Devontae Smith is ranked higher than Malik Neighbors. Nobody says that shit but y'all.
I'm only comparing rookie to rookie because that was the only year that Devontae was our number one. So what are you talking about?
And he was clearly more dynamic. And that's even stats. I'm not even just going by just actual impact and eye tests. I'm just going by the stats.
You guys sucked that year. What are you talking about? What impact? What impact did Neighbors make?
Go to the next question, Randy.
Say that I'm sorry, I'm lost for what these guys are talking about. What was the question now?
I don't. Let me get back to my question.
The question got carried on to different things. I mean, the fact of the matter is, though, you hear the delusion all throughout this. Like,
you are pretty delusional, bro. I mean, you're right about that.
Let me just say,
statements being made.
I want to say this. Every team in this division's got weaknesses on their team this year. Every team.
I agree. Fact.
You know, the Eagles is their offense. The Cowboys is their defense. The Giants is their their line. And they do need another receiver. And Washington, who knows what Washington? I think Washington's in trouble. But honestly, I think that every team in this division's got its holes, and we all got to look and say, hey, in 3 weeks we're gonna find out just how bad them holes are. All this talking about, receivers, this and that, and everything else. That's all fine and dandy, but we need to be centering on what we're going to be doing in about 3 weeks. Is what we need to be doing.
No, I
They
agree
don't
with you,
like
Randy. We
they
all
don't
have
they
holes.
don't.
We all have question marks, bro. I totally agree with you
Yes.
there.
Go ahead, Lloyd. That's it.
So I'm finna go to the next question. So who finishes last in the NFC East this season?
Washington.
Why you say Washington, Randy?
Did you see their offensive line get Jaden Daniels almost killed yesterday? I mean, they sacked him twice and yanked him out of the game right away. And that's their first team offensive line that got pushed around. They're in trouble.
TP and then Rob
I
Bay.
agree. I agree. Washington, Washington. I just I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think that they done enough. Um, and I mean, hey, they're NFC East opponents, so you still gotta play them like such. But I just I look at Philly and I look at Dallas in a completely different realm than I do at Washington. That's just me being honest.
Robbie.
Who's finishes last?
Yeah.
It's going to be the Giants. Giants are going to finish last.
And why you say that?
With Malik still being hurt, um, I think it's going to be a bit before he comes back. Trust that knee. Make sure he could cut. Malik is a tremendous talent, no doubt. But I think Washington will get out to a faster start with their offense. Again, barring injury, of course. But if we just go off of their roster currently now, I think with McLaurin, with even with Diggs being on there, Jaden Daniels, I think he's more of a playmaker than Dart is, and I think Dart not having receivers beyond Neighbors, um, I think they're going to start off pretty. They're going to start off faster than the Giants are, and I think if Daniel stays healthy, I think they'll finish third, and I think the Giants will finish last.
Jimbo with the $4.99 super chat. $4.99 super chat. He said Puka Nakua broke the record by a rookie wide receiver with 1,486 yards with less receptions than Neighbors. Neighbors is nothing special. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat, Jimbo.
Neighbors is nothing special. Yeah, I mean, look, if you just listen hard enough, sometimes they tell on themselves.
Who
Neighbors is
who who
nothing
said
special.
Neighbors is nothing special?
He
Who said
literally
that?
just said it.
Jimbo.
Jimbo, the
Oh,
super
okay, yeah.
chat.
I mean,
He literally
okay.
just said it.
Yeah, just I didn't. I was focusing on you guys and not the chat. So okay, cool. No, I think they. Well, who knows what Neighbors will be when he comes back? But if he's as dynamic as TP, says that he was prior to the injury, which I think he is. He's a good wide receiver. He's a damn good wide receiver. I think he'll be all right. But I think there are going to be a lot of attention on him, where it's going to be hard to get him the ball because I think they're always going to have a safety, dropping down to kind of, I guess, be over the top and have the corner underneath when he's back and healthy.
Well, this is the thing where Giant fans they may know more or not in know and have belief in. I'll say those two factors and offensive talents than anybody else, right? Because we pay attention more to our team than anybody else would. So um, I'm not feeling any type of way at the fact that uh, your opinions are more from the outside looking in, just like my opinions would be. So when people talk to us about the lack thereof of targets, to me it's funny because I just see it in such a different light. Like Malik Neighbors, I've spoken enough about him. Y'all already know how I feel about a Malik Neighbors, so we'll push that to the side. But then we have an Isaiah Likely, who I feel like is, if not the best tight end, one of the best tight ends, in this division, and he's going to be a matchup nightmare. Also, when we talk about just targets, we look at the receiver aspect, but we just completely negate the running back room. Like I think we have the best running back group in this division. Like, and I stand wholeheartedly on that. Malachi Fields is a rookie. No, he isn't proven, but that is somebody that us Giant fans, have more belief in than anybody else would. We believe that Malachi Fields is going to be something, dominant for us and be big for this offense. Y'all know about a Darius Slayton, but even his role has regressed to a point to where we don't have to count on Darius Slayton to be that number one guy. But I believe in Slayton in being that number 2, 3, and so forth and so on. I'll take that to the bank. You have Calvin Austin, who is going to be a matchup problem as well in that slot. That yards after catch is going to be something serious. So like there's targets that the Giants have that I don't expect other fan bases to know about, and we're just going to see what that amounts to. We're going to see if that is really a thing, if that is just giant belief, giant hope, or
or giant delusion.
Giant illusion. It very much could be. We'll find out soon enough.
And who do you say your slot was?
Calvin
Who's your
Austin
slot?
from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, I think Tavon Austin could probably still play better than you can. But all right, good luck with that.
Tavon Austin.
Who's y'all slot?
Tavon Austin. Oh, God.
Hollywood Brown can play slot. Lemon can play slot. I mean, those are our slots.
Well, we got to get Lemon on the. Is Lemon on the field yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't heard Lemon this whole offseason. I ain't seen him do a thing this whole offseason.
No, I don't even know.
I don't know how y'all know.
I don't even know who Stephen Austin is or whoever. Austin, Texas, Stephen. I don't know who. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I've never even heard of him.
I got a few more questions.
Football guys and all.
We actually this has been the first showdown where I was able to get through all the questions. Even though it's been great debating, great back and forth. I got a few more questions that I want to ask, and I think we're gonna get to all these questions because I just got a few more. So I'm quite sure I know everybody's answer to this, but well, I ain't gonna ask that question. Rob, I got a question for you. And
yes,
I got a question for TP and I got a question for Randy. These are individual questions. Rob, what do the Eagles have? No, not that. What do the Cowboys have that actually worries you? If they have anything that worries you.
It's dynamic receivers. And if you give Dak time, they'll shred anybody apart out there. So, yeah, you got good receivers. And you got a good quarterback. You got how I look at Dak, and you know this already, is he's a good regular season quarterback. I think he'll put up some numbers. And that worries me, especially if we can't get to him.
TP, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Why should the Cowboys and the Eagle fans actually take the Giants seriously this year?
Because I just don't believe that they are prepared to out physical us. I don't. Like I said, we have the best coach in the division, and he is bringing a different just element to this division that they haven't had to really deal with in past times. So if you keep looking in the past and you keep looking at the old New York Giants, and I feel like that's where the misstep is going to be. Y'all don't. I don't think they have the pieces that is equipped to stop our offensive line and Pat Ricard and then the Cam Scoutable. Like, I just don't see it. They're gonna have to show me. So I mean, I think our defense too. We have elite talent. I think we have, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have the highest ranked player on the NFL's top 100. We're going to be playing to the strength of these type of players now. So now it's like us on steroids. You're gonna have to deal with that. Your quarterbacks are gonna have to. They're gonna have to actually quarterback, like especially Hurts. Like he's already walking into a season where shit is different. Well, hey, now you're also facing better defenses in this division, and then so I don't I just don't think they're equipped just yet. So again, that's how I feel. We'll see.
Randy,
Mm-hmm.
my question to you: do you think the Cowboys defense will be enough to get over the hump this season?
Oh heck, I think they're going to be better. We were 32 last year or 31, something like that. With We made 11 additions to this defense, including 5 draft choices, three free agents, and picked up 2 players. So I think that if we can get above 15, we can be relevant with anybody, especially with the offense. I think our offense is actually going to be a little bit better this year. Flournoy is going to be in his 3rd year, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he handles the slot. So I think with this defense, if we can get up 15 or above, we can play with anybody.
So this next question is probably going to be the last, but it could be a two-part question, but either or answers both questions. So just as a football fan, all right, who is really the best team in the NFC East right now? Who is the best team in the NFC East? Rob A.
Philly's the best team. I think defense. I still feel defense wins championships. I think takes a good defense. All I could base it off of is, let's just say, last year. Is good as Dallas's offense was, that defense let you down in a lot of games, and so did your offense in a couple of those games, where our defense, when Hurt struggled, they still pulled through, and we still, won the division, I believe, by 4 games. So I still feel defense. I think it's still better, or it's still more important to have a good defense over a good offense. And I think last year's Dallas team and Eagles team was kind of proof of that. So I still feel that Philly is the team to beat. And Lloyd, you know as well as I do, I'm a betting man, and Vegas seems to agree with that because we're still the favorites to win this division.
TP.
Yeah, gotta give it to Philly. I mean, I don't think you can be crowned the best until you dethrone the best. So I mean, it's Philly until proven otherwise.
Randy.
Well, again, I'm going to go back to old school. Until you knock off someone who wins, you can't be the best until you beat the best. And right now, Philly is, they won last year. They've got a hand up, but that's right now. In about
Hmm.
4 or 5 weeks, we're going to find out real quick who's the better team in this division. It's going to take about 5, 6 weeks, 4 weeks into the season, and then we'll know, because then you're going to have teams uh, going up and teams going down, and injuries could cause a big thing in this too. So hopefully everybody stays healthy.
Chris Dooley with the $10 super chat. He said, "Shout out to Rob Bay and TP for putting aluminum foil on his router ears for his Wi-Fi. Keep hating, Randy. Hey, for our starters who didn't play against the Lions, left guard, center, running back, left end, right end, both DTs. Appreciate that $10 super chat, Chris Dooley. Chris, you probably could have came in and
I can count on Chris.
representing the Commanders, man.
Yeah, man, that would have been great to have Dooley up in here.
So, with that being said, Chris Dooley, I'm gonna put my email in the chat. That way you can email me in case you want to come in and represent the Commanders at any time, my guy. But I'm putting my email in there. So, with that being said, who wins the division? Randy?
I done said it. We're winning this division this year.
And why you
I
say
ju-
we win the division?
because I think that our coaching staff on defense is totally different. We look, listen, if you're watching the games as a Cowboy fan, and I've watched the last 20 years. When you see guys where they're supposed to be over the last 5 or 10 years, our guys haven't been where they're supposed to be. We're getting blown out in games because guys are getting beat by 15 yards. I'm not seeing that anymore. And I honestly, the depth of our team has gotten better over this offseason, a lot better. So that's why I say that.
TP, who won in this division?
That's easy. The New York Football Giants, man. The New York Football Giants. Y'all go do y'all Googles, man. How NFC, how John Harbaugh, stacks up against the NFC East, man. He has no trouble with that. No trouble. I mean,
You don't have Lamar Jackson anymore, bro.
Listen. Okay, his whole tenure over there wasn't with Lamar Jackson. He won a Super Bowl without Lamar Jackson. You see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta do y'all Googles, man, because y'all don't even understand.
And you got to update your resume, bro. Update your resume.
Yeah, it is updated. It is updated.
No, it isn't, because Harbaugh, when did he win a Super Bowl?
Stop relying.
And he didn't win one with you guys. He didn't win one with you guys.
He just got here.
That's right.
Duh.
And he ain't gonna win one with you guys either. I mean, when did he win a Super Bowl? What year was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know Rob A had the ability to predict the future. If you have that gift, so you know something I don't know.
Yeah, I predict we're gonna win this division. Want to put some money on that?
Of course, you're going to predict that. That's the Philly thing to say.
Or do you want?
Y'all going to win the division?
Do you want to put some money on
Devontae Smith is better. Devontae Smith is better than
Malik. Want to go okay? Want to go okay right now? Open up that wallet.
No, I don't like bets like that. No. The type of bets that I like to embarrass my opponents. I like those type of bets. I like taking your pride. I want to see when
you haven't been winning too many bets, bro. Then you've been losing a whole lot of bets, bro. You've been losing a whole lot of bets then.
What then you? I mean, hey, then you can make one right here. You can make a bet right here then.
Well, then let's make it $1,000 right now.
You can make that type of bet right here.
Well, I'm trying to. I just told you $1,000 right now.
I told you
we'll have a better record than you.
No, I'm saying I don't like. I'm making it clear. I don't like putting money. I don't like putting money on things like that. I told you the type of bets that I like to make. Are you with that? Yes or no?
What's your bet? That you just want to prove somebody wrong? Because I like to play for money, bro. I mean,
I like to take pride. I like to embarrass people. That's what I like to do. I don't like getting money involved.
Then you don't get to do too much of that being a Giants fan, do you?
I'm just saying, forget all that. We could do that right now.
Forget all that.
Then we could find out.
Right.
Then we could find out. We could find out how that goes.
So what? A friendly bet that you're gonna win who has a better season? Is that your embarrassing bet?
Let's do.
Is that okay? What's your bet?
I want something. I just want something just a little more creative than that.
Creative? I like to play for money.
I know you made that clear. I got you.
Okay.
I'll come up with something by the end of this. I'll come up with something.
There you go.
So to answer your question, Lloyd, no, Philly's going to win this division until we're dethroned. I'm thinking we're going to be the first to three-peat it like we did back in the early 2000s. Again, I go back to defense. I think our defense is the best defense in the division. Our linebackers are solid. Our defensive line solid. Our corners are great. Although TP said they got hooked by AJ. I think AJ had a lot more to prove in that than what Cooper did. But hey, he's an All-Pro, so we'll see when the games count. We'll see. I still think we're the best. Did they not
get cooked? Did I make that up?
No, they did. They got cooked, bro. Okay. Cooper is horrible. He looked like Seahorn there for a bit. Yeah.
I got you, Jimbo. Jimbo with the $4.99 super chat. He said Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, Aquan Bolden, Randy Moss, Odell Beckham Jr. All more rookie yards than Neighbors. What records Neighbors got?
Hey, man, if you can research all of that, then you can research what record Neighbors has. You just named a bunch of great receivers. Jimbo, you keep trying. You keep failing. Stop it. Stop.
What is he failing about? You said that he broke a record. What record was it? I'm curious too because I didn't know that.
I'm not. Yeah, do your research.
Okay, well then tell me, educate me, since you're so smart. Then tell me, what record does he have? I'm asking for a friend. Tell me, enlighten me. What record does Neighbors have? Because you said that
Neighbors
earlier.
has the most receptions. Most receptions by a rookie.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Stop. Hey, listen.
He had 109, right?
I don't know the reception amount. I don't. But I mean, at the end of the day, what y'all have to stop doing, because y'all are making yourselves sound crazy, is y'all have to stop trying to discredit things like that. Like, if you break an all-time record, you can't try to discount that. I don't care. Like,
but you just said don't bring up the past. You said don't bring up the past.
Oh my God!
Now Neighbors is on one leg, and you're trying to say he's so dynamic.
Put it in context. That the conversation that first of all, I didn't even bring this up. I'm just rebuttaling to what Jimbo said. But put it in context. The conversation where we were having fell to the past. But I mean, hey, I guess I don't know. I don't think I'm slow enough for this.
So yeah,
you're too elevated. Yeah, he had 109. I saw that because I pulled it up. He had 109, but he only averaged like 11 yards a catch.
Yeah, y'all could pull that up. But y'all can't see the obvious. Like, it's crazy.
So, what's the obvious? Am I supposed to be searching for records? I mean, I can't ask you since he's your player.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I don't understand how. Like, I don't get. Like, again, this is an ego thing. This is what I mean by y'all. I don't get how y'all try to discredit records that are broken.
So
y'all try to downplay the shit.
Brock Bowers.
No, I already said he's good.
Brock Bowers holding
112
with 112, and right. Malik Neighbors behind him with 109.
But Bowers is a tight end, and Neighbors is the wide receiver.
And Neighbors is the wide receiver. So for his rookie wide receivers, Neighbors has that record.
Hey, and you want to know the funny thing about it all? Is he did it with terrible quarterbacks. Not just one.
Dude, you're bringing up terrible quarterbacks, but Brock Bowers has more receptions than him, and he plays for the Raiders? Really?
And so you're making my point. You're making my point, Rob. You're making my point. Because you're the one who said earlier,
bro. You're the one
who said... No, I'm not saying that in the fact that he's unique. What I'm saying is you made the comment earlier that because Jalen Hurts is throwing the ball to AJ, that makes him great as well. And I try to tell you, listen, receivers are historically known for being great while the quarterback is trash. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not just slow enough.
You still need a good receiver to get him the ball. Come on, dude.
You need a good receiver to get him the ball?
You need a good quarterback to get him the ball. You need a good quarterback to get him the ball. You can't sit there and just give all the flowers to the fucking receiver and sit there and say that the quarterback is...
You just said it. You don't. You just said it about Bowers.
Dude, tight ends are a different position altogether, bro. Tight ends are the safety blankets for all quarterbacks. Come on, dude. Really? Really? You're sitting there trying to prove apples to crab cheese wontons? Really?
Okay. So listen. Did you not just say Daniel Jones was a bad quarterback?
Daniel Jones is a bad quarterback.
So end of discussion. What are we talking about? Malik Neighbors broke records with a bad quarterback.
He broke the receiving record. All he did is average 11 yards a fucking catch. He just dink and dunk. He was just dink and dunk. That's all he did. And you're trying to compare him to Devontae Smith.
This goes to my point. You see how you try to discount records. You see,
I didn't discount it for the 100th time, dude. I just said, what do you want? You want me to graze? You want me to graze Malik Neighbors because I said Devontae's better than him? Is that what you want? You know what you are, dude? You're hungry for validation, bro. You're thirsty for validation. You want validation and you ain't going to get it because you're a Giants fan, bro. Let's just keep it a buck here.
First of all,
let's keep it a buck. I already said Neighbors is good, dude. I already said he's good.
Means absolutely nothing.
What more do you want?
You're not even following the conversation. You're not following the conversation. Hey, look, let's put it in this context. If Devontae Smith had something on his resume like that, you would not hear me try to discount it. You will not hear me try to hate on it. That's the difference.
You've been hating on Devontae for weeks, bro. I listen. You've been trying to make this comparison of Neighbors and Devontae for weeks, bro. I tune in and I listen. You are so hell-bent on saying that Neighbors is more dynamic.
He is.
And you're saying that off of one season and a shredded knee. Hey, come on, dude. Really?
Lloyd. Am I allowed to ask the host question? Am I allowed to? I don't want to break the rules here, but I'm tempted at this point. Lloyd, in your humble opinion, who do you think has been a more dynamic receiver, Devontae Smith or Malik Neighbors?
Well, Malik Neighbors on the field, I'm gonna go with Malik Neighbors when he's on the field.
Thank you, Lloyd. Randy, can I ask you the same question?
I would say the same thing. I'll say this about Neighbors. He has elite talent. When he's on the field and he's right, he's a damn good receiver. I'll say that much for him.
Absolutely he is. I ain't discrediting that at all. Absolutely.
I don't know what we're arguing here about. I mean, he's a hell of a receiver when he's on the field. TP, I would gladly have him on my team.
I'm not disagreeing with it at all. What validation? You're so thirsty for validation. Do you want to say Neighbors should already have a fucking gold jacket or what? He's only had one season and shredded his knee 4 games into the next. What do you want?
Game time with the $10 super chat. He said, yes, Rob, glaze his ass.
I mean, I don't know what kind of validation you're looking for at this point. I have already said Neighbors is good. I'll take Devontae over that because there's no questions there, dude. There's no questions there, dude. He's been durable.
Devontae gets hurt as well. But listen, this is the thing. You said other things. You tried to discount the records that he has broken. You say things like Devontae
I did not
Smith
discount
is
nothing.
better than
just because he broke the record makes him better.
This is why.
Game time. Appreciate that $10.
This is why I love streams, because y'all could just replay it and y'all could go look back at what was said. You definitely tried to discount it because you try to minimize it by saying, oh, he only got this, how many yards off of this many receptions? I mean, that's not we're not hearing that shit. Like that, stop that. He broke records. You can't discount that. And there's nobody, again, like I said, nobody outside of the Philadelphia Eagle fan base, there's no rankings, there's nothing that says that Devontae Smith is better than Neighbors. No one says that shit but y'all. And it is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. This whole time I've been keeping it real. They asked me who the better quarterback is. I will say Dak Prescott. Like this is just stuff that is just like, it's just mind blowing to me. And it's not just you. It's the whole Philly. Way y'all thinking Philly has to be studied. That shit really has to be studied. Like
hey TP, I think you need a fucking hug, bro, because you just want Neighbors to be like Moss or something, bro. Like calm the fuck down over there, bro.
No, we just wanted y'all to keep it real for once in your lives.
You just want keep your flowers.
Once in your lives.
Dude, keeping what real. Keeping what real. Dude, Neighbors is coming back from a bad knee injury, and you're already saying he's better than Devontae, and he's so dynamic. And you don't even know what the hell you got in Neighbors at this point. Can the fucking dude stay healthy for more than 2 seasons before you start putting him up into good conversations like Devontae's been doing it for as long as he has? So you can sit there, you can have that rookie reception thing. You know what? Devontae's polishing his Super Bowl ring, bro. He's polishing that Super Bowl ring. So you know what? Have that.
It never fails to amaze me. It never fails to amaze me.
You can have that.
You know what's funny? Y'all always do that injury shit when it comes to leak, but why y'all don't do it with Jaden Daniels? I don't understand it.
I don't give a shit about Jaden Daniels.
No, but when it comes to putting respect on his name, y'all do it. Y'all do it. But for some reason, y'all never bring up the injury.
Once again, it ain't even apples to oranges with you, bro. It's like apples of the crab cheese wontons. You can't even keep it in the fucking fruit group. You want to sit there and compare a wide receiver to a quarterback and wonder why Jaden Daniels has been to an NFC championship game, dude. What has Malik Neighbors done? Oh, wait, he hasn't done shit. He got hurt after his rookie year. Come on, dude.
So listen. So I'm going to slow this down.
You don't need to slow it down.
Malik
Speak
Neighbors,
how you want to speak.
No, listen. So you just said Malik Neighbors hasn't done shit. If that's not discrediting, then I don't know what is.
Isn't this a team game? Who gives a shit what Malik Neighbors has done, dude? Really, who gives a
You
shit?
just no. Don't give me the word soup. Listen to what you just said, and then don't act confused when I say what I say. You literally just said out your mouth. Malik Neighbors hasn't done shit. Jimbo just said earlier, Malik Neighbors is nothing special. Y'all do this discrediting shit, and when I say y'all do it, y'all try to act oblivious. Oh, we don't never discredit him. You just did it. So you
Okay,
can't
you
say
want your
that's not
flowers
discrediting.
because he caught more balls than anybody their rookie year in the NFL history. Oh, there you go. He's great. Can he stay healthy now?
I want my flowers.
Can he stay
Because he's
healthy?
better
Can
than
he
any
get you
receiver
guys?
that y'all have over there. And when y'all talk about
Well,
us
you
not
could
having
have your
targets,
one
y'all have no
dynamic
substance
receiver.
behind it. Y'all have no
And you could
substance
have your
behind
one
it.
dynamic receiver. But when we win more games than you, then who gives a shit about Malik Neighbors? You could have your one dynamic wide receiver, but when we win more games this season and we go to the playoffs again, and your ass is sitting at home or at Cabo, by December, then who gives a shit what Neighbors does this year? You could sit there and focus on
to an Eagle
stats.
fan that says they have a better wide receiver group than us. I'm listening to an Eagle fan that says they have a better wide receiver group than us.
We have a better wide receiver group than you. And we'll go further because of it.
Jesus Christ.
You don't even know what Neighbors is going to do. When is he even coming back?
He going to do more than Devontae Smith.
Are you guys going to win more games? Because that's all I care about. That's all I care about. Are you guys going to win more games?
I just said we're going to win a division. Ain't no confusion in that.
Lloyd, do you have his Venmo? Are you grabbing his $1,000 right now? Because I'll send you mine. Let's see who wins the division. Let's put 1,000 on that right now. Philly or the Giants. You guys ain't even going to win 8 games, more or less, the division. What are you talking about? Why don't you keep your wide receiver healthy and your quarterback healthy, bro? And also your
if y'all gonna bet and y'all want me to hold the money, I will.
Hey, I'm getting you, Lloyd. What did I send you, bro? What was my betting slip that I sent you? Yeah. Did I just send you a betting slip for $2,000?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so because this is just keep being brought up, right? Maybe this is another thing that I've said that I don't know if it went over your head. I'll slow it down again.
You don't need to keep saying slow it down. You ain't got to slow down shit.
No, obviously, if I keep telling you that I don't bet fucking money, why y'all keep bringing this shit up?
Because you keep pumping out your chest like you guys are going to do something when no one here takes you serious, bro. No one here takes you serious.
I mean, I heard you say that.
Hey, listen.
I ain't the one that's bringing a bit to you. It's Rob Bader's bringing a bit to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if I keep telling you I'm not betting money, and you keep trying to
even mad in the chat is saying I'm taking the easiest bet. Come on, no one here is even taking the Giants serious, bro. Really?
Listen. Your chat. Listen, you focus on the chat because there's a bunch of delusional ass Eagle fans like you in the chat.
Dude, this is
you actually care about shit like that.
This is the Cowboy channel. What are you talking about?
So there are no Eagle fans
in
here?
The dude that just said it is a Niner fan. The dude that just said it is a Niner fan, bro. Come on.
TP, you got a $5 super chat.
Listen, I'm not listening.
You're not even the little brother in this, dude. You're not even the little brother in this.
Now you're trying to cut off my super chat. I can't even get a super chat.
Let me read the super chat, Rob.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, if the Eagle fans in here are all so big and bad about their money, send some fucking super chats through. Y'all been talking all this money shit and no super chats have come through. The Man Cave Podcast, $5 super chat says Jalen Hurts is a running back moonlighting as a QB, getting more wide receivers is his kryptonite. Those wide receivers are not getting passes. He's a fucking bum on a great team.
I'll take that bum. I'll take that bum all the way to the Super Bowl. Evidently, you're the one who doesn't understand it, bro. Because
Super Bowl.
Yeah, isn't that the goal? Isn't that why they play the game? Answer the question, TP. Is that why they play? Okay, then why are you scoffing at Super Bowls if that ain't the most important thing?
I'm not scoffing.
Has your bum-ass quarterback been the one? Yeah, it has everything to do with this year. That's what the fuck they're playing for.
No,
that's what they play for every year.
The fact that oh my God, man. Y'all are terrible, man. The fact that he went to the Super Bowl a few years ago has nothing to do with the right now.
2 Super Bowls.
That does not that does not mean that
He's a winner, bro. That's what it means. He's a winner. He's a
He
winner.
didn't win the second one. He didn't win the
Yes,
second
he
one.
did win the second one. He did win the second one. He didn't win the first one. Get your
I
facts
mean,
right.
the first one, my fault. The first one. So
Laura
what
with the
fuck, what would you
$1.99
want?
super
Another
And you
loser
know the
than
funny
us?
thing about it, you're right. He
Let me
didn't win the first one,
let
but I
me
tell you
read
what, he
let
sure
me
the fuck outplayed Mahomes that first one.
let
Hey,
me
He
can
read
sure
I ask
outplayed
you
Mahomes
guys
that first
something?
one.
let
Can
me
I
read
ask you
these
guys, as an older
Wait,
man, do
wait a
y'all
minute,
take
Randy.
blood
Wait a minute,
pressure
Randy.
medicine?
Wait a minute, Randy. Let me read these two
No, but
super
I need
chats.
Because
to, my
y'all better
bro.
go take it.
I need
Laura,
to, my brother.
Laura with the $1.99 super chat said, "Looking good, Daddy. Randy is her father." She said, "Looking good, Daddy." I got another super chat. Let me read this one. Let me read this one. Oh, this yours, TP.
Damn, another New York Giant soldier in the building with a $4.99 super chat says Rob went from talking individual play to talking team statistics. Is it about neighbors play or the team's play, Rob? Yeah, like again, you just heard him say,
See,
like,
all
oh,
you
I'll
need,
tell
all
you
you
one
need
thing.
now,
I'll tell you
all you
one
need
thing.
now.
Hurts
Hey,
just did this, and y'all lost a damn bowl.
TP. All you need now is $990 more of super chats, and you can make that bet, okay, bro? And then we can talk, okay? Because you ain't winning no division,
All
bro.
right.
You ain't even coming in second in this division. You're not. You're not even like little brother. Like
Okay.
right now, it's Philly and then Dallas' little brother trying to beat up Big Brother. You're like the person down the street that's irrelevant, bro.
Do you know
You
how
guys are
funny
just
it is to
irrelevant.
hear an Eagle fan talking about we're not little brother and big brother and shit? Y'all
Yeah.
do realize y'all the little brothers of the NFC East? What are you talking about?
You just said don't bring up
What
the
are you
past,
talking
bro.
about?
I'm talking about right now. Are we
You're
not the
no, I'm
NFC East champs?
you're bringing it up.
You're
You're
bringing up
bringing
the
it up.
past, bro. Stop bringing up the past. Remember, you
You're
can't bring up the
bringing it
past.
up.
No, you just did. You're
You're
the one who said
crazy.
you're talking about little brother, big brother. You know, you guys are the little. We're talking about right now, bro. We're talking about right
I
now.
don't
You
even
said
know
don't
what we're
bring up the
doing at this
past, so
point.
stop. So stop.
I don't even know what we're doing at this point.
Philadelphia is winning the division again. Bottom line, we're
No, they're
three-peating it.
not.
Take it to the
Hey,
No,
bank.
they're
listen.
not.
Hey, listen. One thing. Hey, look. One thing that you're just not gonna get from me. Y'all call me corny, but to me, y'all not gonna get a TP that's gonna come up here talking money. I don't know any of y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I got more money than the next man and all that. I'm not gonna talk money talk with none of you strangers. So stop it. That's
Okay.
to me that is cornball shit. Sorry, I'm not gonna jump into that conversation. My apologies. I'm a grown man.
Okay.
Can I say something? Being the
Wait a
older
minute.
man here and I'm as old as dirt. I don't know why y'all are taking it so rough. We're gonna see live football in 3 weeks. I can't wait. You guys, you're dedicated to your teams just like we all are here. Relax. It's gonna be good here in about three
I
weeks.
love the debate. I love the
I,
debate.
I do
Mama,
I do
too.
too. I do
Hey,
too.
I'll
Mo,
sit here and
Randy,
I do
enjoy
Randy,
too.
all
Randy,
this.
Randy, let me put it in its perspective.
Uh huh.
This is nothing short of passion.
Oh,
This
I
is not
agree.
anger. This is nothing short of that. So I don't want you to mistake it like we're arguing and or anything along those lines to the degree to where it is anything outside of barbershop talk is what we call it. So this is passion because we love our teams, and when it is time to represent our teams, I will be doing a disservice if I came up here without the passion that I bring. So that's where the yelling and that comes from. So I just want to clarify that.
Momo with the $5 super chat. He said Rob Bass sounds like him. Randy, I love this. That's what Momo said. If you
Well,
sound
Love
like
you, Momo.
Momo,
hey,
oh
listen,
my
I didn't mean
God.
it in any way. I'm just saying, and let me just say this because y'all have talked quite a while. Let me say this: I don't give a damn about a number one player out there that
Me
they
neither.
judge number one. I don't care about stats. I don't care if a quarterback throws for 5 interceptions. All I want to do is win.
Thank
Period.
you. And that's why I
Troy,
love Jalen Hurts. He's a winner.
Troy
I,
Hagan, Justin Hagan said make the bet with Rob TP. He ain't gonna make the bet. Appreciate the $1.99 super chat, Justin.
Okay,
Justin, he
okay,
ain't gonna
Justin.
make the bet. He
Okay,
don't bet.
Justin.
Troy
All
said,
right,
Troy
Justin.
with a $1.99 super bet. This is Justin's brother, Troy. These are Vinny's sons. So Giants are plus 660 to win. Dallas and Philly are picking. Appreciate the $2 super chat from both of you
Vegas
guys.
ain't wrong.
So
Hey, that means more to you than to me. I don't care about that.
So we got. Is this from your side? From your side,
Who's
Lionel
that?
Yates
Nah,
with the
that's
$5
not
super
me.
chat. He said, "I'm not accepting his insult as an Eagle fan because I support Lloyd's channel 100% and have constantly sent super chats." Appreciate the $5 super chat, Lionel Yates. I ain't gonna lie, man. No, the Eagles been hitting up the super chats. I ain't gonna lie. Eagle people been hitting up the super chat. Tyrone Hall
Yeah.
said, with the $2 super chat. That's yours. That's yours right there,
Now
TP.
the Giant fans been hitting up the super chats too. Let's let that be
Yeah,
known.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to my
yeah. The
soldiers in
Giants.
here. Yeah.
Hey, my bad. They
Yeah.
have. I just responded because I know you.
We
I
stop
heard
it.
you say Eagles put super chats in. They've been hitting the super chats too. So it's been the Giants, it's been the Eagles, and it's been the Cowboys hitting the super chat. And Chris Dooley been hitting the super chat too as a Commander fan. So we appreciate all the super chat. TP, read your super chat, my guy.
Hey, Tyrone Hall, New York Giants salute. Says thanks TP for being the bigger man. Yes, I mean, come on, man. You know, I'm a Giant. You know, it's easier for us to do that. You know.
So we got a
Nice guys finish last, bro. That's why you guys
ten
finish last
dollar
all the
ten
time.
dollar super chat from Rob. Hey, great show, fam. Love y'all. Appreciate that $10 super chat, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. So we finna get ready to end it, y'all. I've been loving every bit of this showdown. So everybody said that they individual teams is gonna win the division, right? Randy
Mhm.
said Cowboys. Rob A, you said Eagles.
Oh yeah,
T-
the birds are flying
TP
high, bro.
said Giants. TP, since you said the Giants is gonna win the division,
Yes, sir.
what's their record for the season?
Uh, mm, I'm 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 putting us in that 11 to 12 range. We're sweeping the Commanders, but I didn't put out my official record prediction just yet. So I gotta wait on that. But I'm sitting at that range.
Okay. Miss McAfee unscripted with the 80 jewels. Appreciate that. That's the wifey. Sending 80 jewels to the next level sports now. We appreciate that, baby. Randy, what record do you
I,
have for the
I think the
Cowboys?
Cowboys are going to be 11-6.
11-6.
I think whoever wins the division is going to be 11-6.
Okay. We got Joe with 10 jewels. Appreciate that, Joe. With the 10 jewels. Appreciate that, Joe DeMasi. Rob A. What you got the Eagles record?
I'm gonna say 12-5. 12-5, maybe 13-4, but yeah, that's where I have us at. I think what concerns me about Dallas, I think those teams over 500. I want to see if Dak and that team could go out there and perform well against those teams over 500. Historically, he hasn't been able to, so that's why I think we're going to win the division. But I still think Dallas will come away with 10 wins, 10, 11 wins, and going in as a wild card.
TP with the 9.99 super chat. Giant salute.
I deserve to be a
Jesse,
part of the party.
Jesse,
That's
did
it.
you hear him, Jesse? He said giant salute, Jesse. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, TP. It's still BTA first week, first game of the season. It's belt
Yeah, but
to fucking ass.
we'll have
Jesse
that
been getting
conversation soon. Yeah.
Jesse been getting it, man. Chris Dooley with the $5 super chat. He said, "Give these $5 for TP to put more time on his calling card." Giants getting swept by us for his third straight year.
Hey,
Hey, Chris, you're my
Chris.
boy, homie. Love you, man.
Hey, Chris. Put that money towards your favorite content creator to get them to join next time, man. Yeah, we can't even find a representative. So I mean, I don't even want to talk to you, Commander guys, right now. Y'all are nowhere to be found. Ever since Tunzel went down, y'all been quiet as a church mouse. I have nothing to say to y'all.
Yeah, Chris, I did put the my email in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Send me if you anytime you want to come on and represent the Commanders. We'll love to hear from you, my guy. You full of knowledge, and we want to hear from you. So I did put my email just in case you ever want to come on to one of the showdowns. I put my email in the chat for you. All right, Miss McAfee with 350 jewels. Appreciate that, baby.
Salute, Miss McAfee.
Jesse with 10 jewels. Appreciate that, Jesse. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's another one. I think that was it. Yep, that was it. That was it, y'all. That was it. Momo said not me. Nah, Momo ain't gonna come on here. He ain't gonna. Hey Troy, I just talked to Blue about you and Joe coming in representing the Cowboys. We gonna talk about it because y'all knowledgeable. Y'all both of y'all guys are knowledgeable. So I'm gonna hit both of y'all up. So yeah, hey, before we give the final words for the night, does anybody
Yeah.
have anything they need to get off their chest about the NFC East, about their team? You have the floor.
Uh, I'll let I think the first place division winners should speak first. So I'll just go ahead and step to the front. I just want to say, man, shout out to my Giant soldiers that's in the chat. Y'all definitely represented well. I absolutely love the energy. I think this is football energy. I think this is just a clear testament of how ready we are for the season to get here. We are super ready for week one. Our main focus is week one, and we can't wait to put on a display in front of the world because we are a primetime game. Um, we can't wait to put on a display in front of the world to where everything that I'm up here rapping about is on display and comes to fruition. And we ready for that. We ready for that. So, New York Giants, salute to all the Giant soldiers in there, and shout out to everybody else in the chat. And yeah, that's it.
Go ahead,
Rob
Rob.
A. Randy.
No, Randy, you go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Well, as somebody referenced me earlier as little brother, as Dallas, be careful because little brother might reach up and hit you in the balls.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? I agree with that.
Y'all have a good one. I enjoyed this.
Miss McAfee with another $10 super chat. Smash that like button. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for both channels, TP Way and the Next Level Sports Lounge. We appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate that $10 super chat, baby. Rob.
I just want to say, hey, Lloyd, you're a great host, man. Thanks for having me on the show. When you reached out to me and asked if I'd like to be on, I just want to, I felt honored to be on your show. It's a great panel. What TP said is absolutely 100% facts. You know, it's just passion, man. You know, at the end of the day, I got love for everybody. We all love our teams. We all rep our teams, and I wouldn't want it any other way, man. That's what makes us fun. I had a great time tonight, man. I thought that it was a good debate, good back and forth. And like I said, you were just a hell of a host. So tip off my hat off to you there, Lloyd. And thank you, Randy. Thank you,
You're
TP. And
welcome.
thank you guys. I wish you guys. I don't wish you success, but I don't want to see any injuries. I want you guys. I want us all to be at our best when we play. But at the end of the day, I want to see my birds up top. But again, I wish everybody a healthy season coming up.
I'm
Likewise,
guessing.
likewise, yes sir.
I'm guessing that was everybody's final words for the night. Uh, this was a great stream tonight, you guys. We got more coming up in the future. I appreciate TP taking time out his night, Rob A, and also Randy taking time out their nights to be a part of this showdown. Um, but we ain't done with it. We got more to come. We trying to tie TP out before he gets deployed to where he has to go. Um, I love having TP here. I watch his channel. If y'all haven't been on TP Wade's channel, y'all should go check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. Blue will put his link in the chat. He got some good stuff over there, Giants fans. It don't matter if you're a Giants fan or not. Go check him out. I go check him out every chance I get. I be over there supporting. Whenever I see Rob A, don't matter where he's at, I go watch Rob A game time. Whether he's on game time, Leo's, I'm there watching. I watch a lot of content, y'all. I watch a lot of content creators. It's just Yeah, you learn some. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes a lot of people just troll, but at the same time, it is what it is, and I love watching it. Well, it don't matter whether it's Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, Eagles. I watch it. I love it. I love it. It pisses me off sometimes, but I love it. I love it. But y'all, this was a great debate tonight, y'all. Trying to
Yeah.
work something up on the face off. Hopefully, TP have time to do that, and we can get uh this guy Big Dash. Big Dash got some good content over there too, y'all. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
go check out Big Dash too. I would love for him and TP to team up in the next face off. And with how this has been going on tonight, I can't have it no other way but to have it against two Eagles fans. So if he up for it, we gonna get that popping. We gonna get that popping. And Rob Bay, I will have you back also as well. I'm looking for if that happens like that, I'll probably so this is the thing for us is I'm looking to have you, Rob Bay, if you're willing to do it, and
Absolutely.
and probably Drew, because
He's gonna have to get him a hat just like you.
he gonna get
He's
on me
gonna
if I
have to get a
don't
hat
get him
like
to
that.
team
That
up
hat's
with
sharp, Randy.
uh
Yeah.
yeah, Drew is gonna he's gonna eat at me if I don't get him to team up with you in that face off with the Giants. So it's probably 9 out of 10. It's gonna either be Drew or Warren, but 9 out of 10, Drew gonna hit me up. He gonna pause that. So that's the next thing we're gonna try to set up. I got hopefully I have this special guest interview on this week. I'll let you guys. I keep everybody updated on it. It's supposed to go on this week. Also, I will be doing a little live stream with Game Time Brian, y'all, on Wednesday. I will be on Game Time Brian's channel, and that will be at 7 o'clock Central Time Wednesday. Uh, collabing with Game Time Brian, who, if you don't know, he's a Cowboys fan. Majority everybody that's here, even in the chat, know who Game Time Brian is. So yeah, that's Wednesday. Tomorrow I will do a live stream with the panel. We're gonna talk about this preseason and training camp so far. So y'all stay looking forward, stay tuned to that on tomorrow, Wednesday, and hopefully I have the special guest that me and Blue has been working on for this week. And we got more stuff coming, y'all. We got more giveaways coming. Y'all just stay tuned. I appreciate everybody from the panel to the chat. I appreciate everybody taking time out their night to come to the Next Level Sports Lounge and also TP Waves channel. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to both channels. Y'all make sure y'all cut that notification bell on, so whenever we go live, whenever we put out content, videos, shorts, it will come straight to your phone or straight to your laptop or PC. So y'all stay tuned to more. Appreciate everybody. Love the panel. Love the chat. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
This is Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, this is Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come vibe with the show. Real Cowboys talk, no cat, no script, we ready to go. Breaking down plays, yeah, we keep it legit. Defense hunting, yeah, we bringing that pain and we never quit. Offense ready, yeah, we changing the game tonight. Every take, heavy, feel the pressure applied under the blue light. Cowboys Nation, yeah, we riding with pride. Lights glow blue when the live goes on and we step inside. Fans tap in from the dusk to dawn in the stream. We talking football, yeah, we say it direct for the team. If it's real Cowboys talk, then you know we connect. My name is Lloyd. We demanding our respect. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, we rocking the crowd. Panel going crazy when the big plays hit on the screen. Everybody locked in when the topics get thick in the scene. Win or lose, yeah, we keep it all facts on the track. Cowboys talk live and we never ever hold back. Yeah, Lloyd is in the zone, we built for this game. From the draft talk hype to the prime time shows, we claim everybody tuned in. Yeah, the fan base grows. Mic hot, lights flash, whole scene on fire as it glows. Cowboys Nation energy, keeping us higher. We fueling the fire, yeah, we fueling the desire. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The next level sports lounge, yeah, we rocking the crowd. Yeah, it's your boy Lloyd, we did it again. Real fans, real talk, yeah, we built for the win. Grab a drink, grab a smoke.